Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely great. Just feeling under the weather today.
Okay. So this time, how are you feeling now?
This time, I'm all set. Just my voice is cracking a bit.
Okay. So are you able to continue the call for 15 to 20 minutes?
Yeah, I'll be able to continue the call.
Okay, okay. Okay, so I welcome you to my this session and the channel as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. So before just moving into the conversation, I would like to have your short intro. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for inviting me in your channel. Myself, Supriya Singh, and I hail from Jharkhand. And currently, I'm pursuing my bachelor's. And apart from that, I am an enthusiastic dancer as well. And in my free time, I love to do drawings. And in my spare time, I love to spend my time while reading books. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much about me.
Yeah, so good to hear about you. Okay. So, what really propelled you to, do something in this English language and to be the part of a few groups as we already have a conversation on audio? So, what really inspired you to do this?
So for me, ma'am, I was the kind of person back then who literally hate this language. Like who don't want to learn this language. When my friends, when my families, when my teachers spoke me that Supriya, you should learn this language. This language is very important. But nothing affected me back then. But recently I've attended one of the workshop and there were so many professors all across the state of the university. They're basically there to get admission. And I was just surprised that how fluently they're able to convey their speech concisely. That that literally propelled me, inspired me that I wanted to be like them,
Mhm.
that I want to be a good speaker like like them. Because I was the person who was a shy and introvert, and from there something suddenly sparks inside me, and I literally got that burning desire to learn that language. So
Okay,
that's how it all started.
okay. So, what kind of barriers you came across and you have come across so far?
So what kind of barriers? So ma'am, when I started my English preparation, I don't have any guidance or to uplift me. Like sometime I used to practice alone. Like for I used to read book or I love to write on my favorite topics. But day by day, I realize that the I'm getting burned out of these activities. So I need something, some kind of groups that will uplift me. So I joined this Mary Sarwala group, and there I have seen there were a lot of there are actually friendly environment all around.
Mm.
People will just uplift you and motivate you. You will never feel like giving up. So
Yeah.
that's how I all the barriers I face.
Okay. So you must having that knowledge, no? You must have that kind of knowledge regarding the grammatical rules and the vocabularies and the basically command I'm asking about. You must have had that, right? You haven't
And
started it from the scratch.
no, I didn't haven't started it from the scratch because I itself completed my graduation and my education from CBSE.
Mhm.
So even though if I made mistakes somewhere in grammar point, it
Mhm.
just get highlighted.
Okay. Yeah. So what really, I can say predominant, I can say the struggle or any barrier that you found it so challenging to work upon and to just face that. What was the main, such barrier you found earlier?
Barrier in learning English.
Yeah.
So barrier which I found is that uh, I don't have that English learning environment,
Okay.
and I don't have anyone to talk to me. So every time I feel like giving up or I don't want to continue this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have seen the content creator like you, and so many people all across the YouTube that literally inspired me. That each and every day they are having a conversation with random people, even though they are not good at, but still they are trying to ace it.
Mhm.
So that's the barrier right now I'm trying to overcome from it. And
Okay.
somewhere in a vocabulary part is also like, when you just when you don't practice for a while, very next day you fumble. You don't
Mhm.
know what to speak next. So that's what I'm working on, it is consistency. Be patient, because I'm the kind of person who don't have any patience, and overthinking too at the same time when I didn't get that exact result. So instead of setting those level of raise bar, I am trying to enjoy the journey instead of reaching the destination.
That's wonderful. See, at least you are trying to put in efforts. There are so many people out there, they always make lame excuses. As we are all are like encompassed with the, so many resources and the access as well, with the help of social media, we can learn new things, we can learn new skills, right? We can get the hang of it with the time, with the consistency, right? But there are so many people out there, they always make excuses that we don't get time, we don't have extra time, we are quite tied up with our own work. So you're doing a great job, you're like so consistent and trying to be better, so it's so amazing, I would say. Okay, so see, there is one saying, I think you also might have heard that sorry, a blazing fire needs a poker. A blazing fire
Blazing.
needs a Yeah, a blazing fire needs a poker. This means nothing, that if you have, any enthusiasm, any interest towards anything, any skill, okay, and you're doing nothing, you are not trying to kindle that, you have that passion. I would like to just drag it into this communication skills and this English language, that you have that passion, that interest, that zeal to speak in English, to speak so flawlessly, impeccable English language, but you somewhere don't have that courage to come out from your comfortable zone. So this phrase, this means the same meaning. A blazing fire also needs a poker to be fired, okay, to get that ignition, right? To kindle that, so it needs a poker, right? Same goes with us, like somewhere it feels like hitting home. It really resonates with us, with our thought process and whatever we are doing in our life. Like we are trying to have a very good grip, a grab over this English language. We are chasing, right? So somewhere we are also doing, but there are so many people out there, they're not able to do so, they are not able to come out from their comfortable zone. They cannot shove their self up or forward to do something. They're not able to push themselves forward, right? So this sentence, this phrase means to just push yourself forward from your comfortable zone, so that you can do better, great in your life, okay? Because you have that spark, that spunk, right? So what do you understand when you listen this phrase? Do you also feel like this way? Do you feel like it is so resonating? It resonates with you, with your thoughts? It's really, familiar? Do you think so?
Well, that's such an insightful thought of yours, ma'am. Uh, First time I heard this phrase right now, but I think that yeah, a blazing fire do need poker to light up.
Mhm.
Like, we all are like a mirror. We we all are like a mirror, and until and unless there is no any fire inside us, we are not going to do anything extra for us, because people will keep poking you to do this and that, until and unless you're not realizing that what is good for you. You have to take stand for yourself, because right now English is such a versatile language that if you don't know this language, you will someone else will going to steal your spotlight, and you will
Yeah.
left behind those race rat.
Mhm.
So depends on person, particular mindset, that how you are able to carry yourself, how you want to build yourself in future.
Mhm. Yeah,
So that's what I think.
yeah. So true, so true. Because it's not about always that somebody is like just directing you, giving you that guidance and that teaching. It's not always about that. It's about what do you really feel about yourself? What do you really think about yourself? Let's suppose you have that guidance, you have that support from your family, from your teachers, from your seniors. Okay, there are so many people out there, they are so supportive, there is a positive environment, yet you are not able to just chase that particular goal that you have desired for yourself. Somewhere you are reluctant, you are not able to just come out from that zone, that comfortable zone. So I can say, until or unless you by your own just try to come out from your comfortable zone, nobody can help you there. There is nothing going to work out. It is you have to kindle that passion, that zeal to learn something, whatever you want to do in your life. It is you need to take the step, you need to just make that decision and follow that with the consistency.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Supriya, you please let me know, you have any queries for me, you want to ask anything?
Any queries? No, I think we had such a good session. So
Okay.
I want to ask you that, uh, does reading helps you, or watching movies or any particular series helps you to learn this language? What is the most effective way of learning this language?
Nice question. First of all, I would say, see, to some people, reading is so helpful. They always, I think, taking very keen interest. They are really good to go that time, because as they are really fond of reading books. But talking about so many people out there, they are quite inclined towards watching stuffs on social media, meaning the movies and the series, OTT platform, whatever they use. And by watching those movies and the serials, whatever it is, so then they try to learn English like this. Talking about what works for you, it is all, all, I think it's all upon you. It's your choice and depends on you as well, the kind of efforts you are putting in. It's not about you have just watched a movie and that's it. You're not focusing, you wasted, let's suppose you watched a movie, 3 hours movie, or two, or suppose it was a 2.5 an hour movies, okay, the time duration was, but you are not learning from that. So this means somewhere you wasted that time. Within that time,
Hmm.
meanwhile that time you could have done something else, something productive, meaning you could have talked with someone, you could have just look into your grammar portion and vocabularies, and you can learn them. You could have that time learned, but you didn't do so. What you really prefer to do, you prefer to watch a movie, okay, and you are not learning anything, you're not getting any kind of learning from there. If you think that a few expressions I have gone through, I came to know with the help of that movie, with the help of that OTT platform movies or whatever it is, series, okay, and you came to know a few advanced structures and the vocabularies. This is not it. This is not the limit, because see, unless or until you are capable to speak in English, you are able to put your thoughts across, so it's of no use. It's not about using hard fancy vocabularies and using always advanced expressions. So many people they use, even on and off I use, not normally I use. Yeah. So
Hmm. Okay, so you have any question?
no,
Ask
I
me.
want to just continue this point. Can I start?
Okay. Yeah.
Because
I
I
think
haven't
that
finished. I haven't finished actually. This is why I wanted to make my point first. Then you can start. Yeah. So this doesn't mean that okay, you used advanced vocabularies and the expressions you use, but you are not capable to put your thoughts across. You're not really natural. You're not sounding natural. So it's of no use. This I believe. But talking about what really helps you, that's all your choice, and how much efforts you are putting in. That is also a very predominant thing here. Yes, you can say whatever you wanted to ask.
Yeah. So, ma'am, should I keep my point?
Yeah, of course.
Should I continue?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. So I believe that reading books and watching movies, they both have their own charm. Okay, like when you are reading something, you are creating a particular character in your imagination and you're trying to color it. But when you are watching any movie, you're not getting that sort of real versionality. You're
Mm-hmm.
just looking that character and you're getting that ready-made, characters.
Mm-hmm.
Reading helps you to reading helps you to draw towards that character and you will literally enjoy
Creativity.
it. In
Creativity.
it will enhance your creativity more, especially that seven standards children's book, all the child's book. There are so many drawings, so
Mm-hmm.
many little toddlers. They
Storybooks,
love
yeah.
to they love to
Stories,
read
yeah.
stories that
Mm-hmm.
really influence. Because if you give them the long, boring book, they will never learn it because they are the kind of person they will just emulate things around us and they will do the same.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, when someone will give me that novel and anything extra heavy book, I didn't prefer to read that. For me, that work is I love to read books which is very simple and lucid in language that will
Mm-hmm.
in especially those books which is meant for children. Even though some of my friends told me that, Supriya, what you're reading, you're reading a child's book. And I told them no, that really inspires me to read this. So and watching movie do also really helps. When I started my English journey, I started with watching one English movie. I was like, okay, now I am going to watch this movie and I'm going to understand English completely, all those new vocabularies and stuff. But back then I realized that I understand nothing. Even though I on the subtitles, everything just flew out from my head. I didn't get any word. Now I'm realizing that it's okay that better I should go with that simple English animated cartoons and videos. Right
Right.
now also I watch that. Yeah, the simple animated cartoons and videos that do really helps you to get that simple word which you can use in your day-to-day life and conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really work out for me as well.
That's great. And some people they say that listening stuffs that really helps them. When you listen, that time also you do the creativity. Let's suppose I am reciting a story to you, and that time you are listening, you are all ears, right? So you are doing that, picture formation that is going on in your mind. If you are all ears, if you are just your mind is wandering here and there aimlessly, and you are not focused, you are absent minded, so you will not get that, you will not understand it. But if you are focused, you are listening all ears, somebody is reciting a story, somebody is narrating a particular incident, that time also we just picturize that in our mind. It just start projecting. It happens, we can portray that, because I think it is our mind that does so. It just create that, it is our intellect that create that picture. And it becomes so easy for us to understand, because the way other person is reciting the story or narrating any incident, in the same way we are trying to I can say form that picture, that story. It is going on, and two of the things are aligning. Other person is reciting the story or the incident, whatever, and here I'm like imagining that, visualizing that. So it is also a kind of creativity that is also helpful.
Hmm. That movies and series that literally grabs our attention than reading books.
Exactly.
Sometimes I
Sometimes,
also feel the
yeah,
same.
it becomes monotonous, when we read books. We feel
Yeah,
drowsy. Yeah.
I also burn out reading those books. Watching movie literally helps me to learn anything because that visual really attracts you. Your mind is like designed to be attracted for the visuals only.
Mhm. Right, right. Okay. So apart from this, what you do? Like, do you do shadowing? Because there are people they do such kind of practice, tongue twister. Do you do these kind of practice?
Yeah. Apart from that, I try to do shadowing practice, like watching simple videos, simple movies,
Mm-hmm.
and try to practice that what the native speaker is trying to speak. And
Mm-hmm.
I try to repeat after them. So that
Yeah.
also literally helps.
Yeah. See, we can put in efforts, we can just put in unyielding efforts, but it is all up to you, like how clearly we are speaking. And we need to be enunciated our words, clearly, and expressive as well. We should be expressive as well. It's not about we are just speaking and there is no emotion, there's no feelings. If you speak without feelings, without emotion, and there is no physical gesture, nothing, there is nothing, nobody is going to listen you that time. This is also a very, I think, prominent part here. Yeah. So Supriya,
So
anything you want to say?
yeah, I just want to know that what literally inspires you to open this channel and to connect with people.
English has been my passion. Till today, it is my passion to speak with the people now. Because when I created my this channel 4 years ago, that time I didn't have this courage to connect with people. I used to be so meek and submissive. I had a huge fear. I used to be always dreadful whenever it came to speak with the people. But I used to make my solo videos in the name of doing practice, you can say, because I also didn't have any environment back then. How did I get that environment? Last year, it's been like, you can say, 1 year, and I had been speaking with people, so many people I have talked with so far, and that really helped me to amplify my confidence level, and to just make this flow, maintain this flow as well. Because what I really believe, if you are in this continuity of speaking with the people, you are in the habit of this, so you're not going to feel lagging behind. But to be very honest, when I do not speak with anyone for one day, for 2 days, so I really feel like, something is missing, something is lacking. There is something which is just drifting along. I'm not able to follow that. So yeah, to me it's a very, I can say, vital thing to be speaking with the people. For me, it's so essential. Yeah.
So this is how you continue your journey
Yes, I
as
am
students.
continuing, but yeah, thank you, thank you. And along with this, I'm working, which I never imagined, never dreamt in my life that I would be working, I would be teaching to the students. Never thought. So I am so happy, so ecstatic, and I feel like I'm like it's a bliss. I feel blissful. I always feel like tickle pink.
So ma'am, do you have your own channel also? I mean, do you teach students? In which platform
Yeah, I
do you
teach
teach?
students, but on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp. You have your own channel? Okay.
I have channel on YouTube, but when it comes to teach to the students, so I have one group. I have created that group, and there are few ladies. It's just ladies group where I teach.
There you take session as well.
Yeah, but not every day. Every alternative day.
Okay. So if I wanted to join, how can I?
Yes, yes. I'll let you know. It would be my, I can say, um, not for you. It would be so helpful for me because when I teach, see what is teaching. When you are teaching, so you get double benefit. You are teaching, you are imparting the knowledge, and I'm trying to bolster my that particular knowledge which I already have experience. I try to strengthen that, bolster that. So what more you want? I get two benefits here. So yeah, definitely I would love to
Yeah.
have you there. Yeah, I'll message you personally, okay, for that. So let's call it a day. Let's wrap up. And thank you so much for connecting. Thank you so much for your precious time. I really loved this conversation by connecting with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It's been a pleasure to connect with you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.